Okay guys, recommendation. If you're in the market for an impact gun, get one of these Ingersoll Rand half-inch guns. It was a bit expensive. It was like $350 bucks, but it's, I'll tell you, the best gun I've ever had. It's got all the torque settings, and they claim 1,000 foot-pounds of rip-off torque on these. So you know, it's not too bad. There's my key for the these stupid nut things on here to keep them from stealing your rims. A bit rusty, but happens to winter time. Well, let's have a look here. Yeah, so they're looking kind of cruddy. I think I'll probably switch them. I don't know if you'll be able to see this side, but probably not too well. But this side's quite a bit worse. So we got to take these nuts off. One on the top, one on the bottom, down in here, and pull the caliper off. Well, I think I discovered why I was having trouble with my brakes. These things are kind of shitty. There's a pad on this other side that's pretty much broken itself free, and it was just sort of floating there. There it is. That's what's left of it anyways. You know, it's supposed to be a bit thicker than that. It was broken off from inside there, and they're pretty wore down anyway, so she was due. But well, I'll have to take her into the bench and clean all this up. This isn't the caliper. The caliper's up there, so the caliper fits on top of this thing, and this thing mounts with these holes here. It goes around your rotor. Oh, sorry, mounts on the rotor like that. And we had a bit of trouble getting the rotor off. She was kind of seized on to the hub there, so we had to spray her with the good old Move It, and we bashed her off. We'll be putting some goop back on there after. Okay, so I gotta take this apart and clean out in here. These pads are supposed to move, you know, move in these little channel things here, which they're not. So that may be part of the reason why she wasn't working too well as well. Yeah, they're frickin' seized. So there's the package. I'll open up in a sec here. A package of these clips. Give you those at least, you know, for putting the new pads. There's a new pad. That's what they're supposed to look like when they're new, you know, compared to them. So let's tear this thing apart here. Okay, so we got her apart. This pad's not looking quite as bad, but she pretty much fell apart. That's the new one. That's the old one. So I mean, there wasn't a whole lot wore off of this side, but compared to these ones here that were, if I can get them lined up here again, you know, they're wore off quite a bit. So yeah, these things here, they get all seized up, and then the pad pushes and then it stays there, so then your brakes go shitty. I don't know, it's the way they design things, I guess, but looks like these big guys, they gotta go on here. Nice when they're new, eh? It's supposed to be stainless steel, but it looks rusty to me. But whatever, it's probably plated crap. Actually, these look different for some reason. Oh, he's bent over, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so there's the new clips installed. There's the old shitty ones out. They're junk. Now, I don't think these pads are different per se. They look pretty much the same, so I believe they'll just slide in here. Something like that. Get it the right way, that would really help. Come on, you bugger. Always one that's got to be a pain, eh? There, something like that. Now we're going to lube the heck out of these things here so they, you know, have a bit to slide on. Okay, I got this good stuff here. It's called Copa Slip, and it's like, if you can see that crap, but it's sort of like a coppery based stuff. And it works good. I like it. It's expensive stuff, of course, but she does a nice job in lubing up your, this is like basically an anti-seize compound stuff, right? So we got to lube up these channels real good. And we're good to go. We'll throw her back on the car. Okay, so we're just tightening up these nuts for the new pads. And we got to put the caliper back on. We got our nice new rotors on. I'm shiny things compared to those shit boxes, eh? Yeah! Well, we got the caliper back on. She's all tight, she's all lubed, she's all new. We're ready to rock. Now we just got to put the wheel back on. Yeah! Okay, well, we got this side all buttoned up. And now we're gonna drive her home. That's only on my number 1 impact setting there, so I'll go over after with the torque gun there and torque them all to 100. Come on, please time. Freaking next one. Oh, camera. Oh, you guys wouldn't believe how close that was. Oh well, we missed you. So, round 2. We'll see if we can find all our nuts now. That was lost one. Oh, there it is. And we'll tear this side apart. It looks like about the same crap. Yeah. Frig ya. So we gotta take the caliper off first, which is this one again. Make sure we're in off mode. Let's see what we can do with this. There's that off. We'll just sort of stuff that up there. Watch the line. There's the same crappy old stuff. Oh yeah, there's like no pad at all on the back there hardly. So now we got to get this part off. And they were extremely tight on the other side, so I imagine this will be the same. Hit the hand. I think we got her. Yep. Okay. How's this one looking? Well, she's pretty seized up. Let's take her inside and get her on the bench. Okay guys, we're all done. Oil's changed. Brakes are done. Yeah, friggin' choo-choo. Have a good day.